Hi, beautiful people. So, I came downstairs to make myself some lunch. I was working and I decided to come down and make myself some lunch. And I was standing there making myself something to eat and thought about a conversation I had last night with my friend. I'll call him my friend because at this stage in my life, I don't necessarily give people titles. I don't want to wear no labels unless I'm got a ring on my finger. And right now, I'm just in the flow with life. I choose to just be in the flow with life. But he said something to me last night when he was visiting, and he was like, "You are so peaceful. How do you maintain such a level of peace with kids and work and your business and all this different kind of stuff, and you have triplets on top of that. How do you maintain such a level of peace in your life?" And so I was thinking about that, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna share something with the people, because everything I post on my page is usually in alignment with what I do for a living. I advise and counsel. I'm kind of like, I ain't gonna go into deep what I do, but I affect people's lives. I'll just say that. So I thought I'd make a video in regards to how to obtain and maintain your peace. I'm going to do 5 keys to obtaining and maintaining your peace. First thing I'll say is this. What I told him, I said is, number one, anything that you don't want in your life, any type of energy or entity that you don't want in your life, starve it out. Anything that you starve will eventually just die off. Anything that you don't give your energy to, it will disappear. Anything you don't give your attention to, it will disappear. I'll give y'all an example. I used to have a mole tab right here, them little skin tabs. And those things are connected to, moles and stuff are connected to the blood supply in your face, in my face. And I had an elder. Her name was Miss Parker. And I had an elder one day tell me, I was talking to her about it because I used to just twist on it. And she was like, give yourself a piece of sewing thread, tie it around it, and tie it real tight. And it's going to cut off the blood supply. And it'll fall off. And sure enough, I did that in a couple days. It fell off. Didn't leave no mark. I starved it. I starved the blood supply from that mole and it fell off. And, I love the elders. That's one thing I'll say is that there's so much wisdom there that we are missing. This generation is missing because number one, we don't respect or revere the elders and the wisdom and the knowledge that they are here to give to us. This generation is so lost because the elders, nobody's talking to the elders. Nobody's respecting the elders. Nobody's garnering or gaining that wisdom from the elders. And so I love the elders. I'm grateful for my mama who's in her 70s and her mama that's in her 90s and other elders who are a part of my life. And so, anyway, so that was the point that I was trying to make is anything that you starve out of your life. I don't care if it's toxic relationships, if it's relationships with family members, anything, any person, place or thing, entity, energy that brings stress and chaos into your life, starve it out. It'll die off, and then that's one key to being able to obtain peace. Number 2, boundaries. I used to be such a people pleaser. Oh my God. I used to be such a people pleaser, but God had to heal that energy in me. He had to heal me from that. And I learned to set boundaries and throw my boundaries up on people, places, and things. And I learned that I had a right to say, you don't have access to my life. I don't want you to have access to my life. You are not welcome here. You're not welcome in my space. I don't have to entertain this. Boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries is really big, is really key for obtaining and maintaining your peace. Throwing up boundaries on people, understanding and recognizing that no one external of who you are gets to dictate what you have going on internally or in your space. I don't have those kind of problems. When I can honestly say I don't have that kind of drama in my life, I really don't. You know, a lot of times people who struggle with boundaries have the most chaotic lives. I was dealing with a dude while ago, who had all these baby mama drama issues, and every time we would be around each other or in communication with each other, here she come and they be back and forth, and I'm sitting here witnessing all this, and I was like, dude, you don't have no boundaries. I have triplets. I don't have them kind of problems with the father of my children because I threw up boundaries. You can't even come within 500 feet of my house. Can't even call my phone. You got to go through a court app to talk to me about our children because of boundaries. Because I say you don't have a right to affect the level of peace that I am trying to obtain, or the direction that I'm trying to go in my life to obtain a simplified, more peaceful life. No one external of who you are has a right to dictate that. Boundaries. Number 3, for me, celibacy. A lot of times people don't understand that the 2 most powerful energies that you emit from within comes from your heart chakra and your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra harnesses your sacral energy, which is powerful, so powerful. When you are intertwining and sleeping with all these different people, and as a woman, we are receivers, and you're receiving all of this energy from their energetic source, that man's energetic source, that person's energetic source into your vessel, you are ushering in the chaos that's within them. For me, celibacy allowed me to harness all of my energy, to recover, to call back all of my energy, to starve soul ties. A lot of y'all walking around here with these soul ties connected to people, can't get your life right. It's because you laid down with a person that has sex demons, and now you got them too. And you can't figure out why you can't disconnect from this person or that person, and you having all these different problems and confusion in your life. Your energy is not balanced because you have all these unbalanced energies internally. Celibacy allowed me to starve off soul ties, harness my energy. People be like, why your skin so clear? You don't look your age. You look so much younger now. Celibacy. That was number 3. Number 4 is the environment. I live a very peaceful. I created. Home is a sanctuary. I grew up, my mama didn't have people running in and out of the house. Her girlfriends weren't all in our house like that. Neither was my dad. They've been married 51 years. I didn't grow up in a household with people in and out like that. And I don't live like that. This home is a sanctuary for me and my children. My babies live here. So I'm going to check your energy at the door, and I might give you access. But I'm going to check your energy because the same way you walked in is the same way you're going to walk out. And I need to know that you're not leaving any residue behind you that could affect the peace and the tranquility in my home for me and my children. I don't want my babies having nightmares because I let somebody in here with bad energy. I don't want to be having issues sleeping in my bed because you laid there. So home is a sanctuary. It's the environment. My plants, I got about 20 plants in here. Plants clean the atmosphere, the energy in your home. They're living creatures. So your atmosphere, how you set the atmosphere in your home, in your space. Call me a hermit. I spend a lot of time here, but it's peaceful here, and it's our peaceful place. So that was number 4, your atmosphere. And I'll also, you know what, God, I don't even know why this wasn't number 1. God should have been number 1, because I'm going to tell you something. The word of God says that God will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. And it was when I leaned into my faith, when I ran towards God and I said, God, I need to heal. Healing is a choice. You have to choose to heal. I mean, I done been through so much stuff. I mean, I've been carjacked at gunpoint. When I was in my 20s, I had a man break into my apartment while I was in the shower at 11, like it was about midnight, a little bit after midnight, and catch me while I was in the shower. And I had to fight for my life, wet, naked. My neighbor heard me screaming through the wall and came and bust my door down and helped me fight this man off. I've been in domestic violence relationships with black eyes and stalked, miscarried babies. I mean, I done been through so much stuff. But it was when I came to a place in my life where I said, no more. No more. I'm going to heal from all of this. God, I need you to pluck up the root of dysfunction and help me heal on a soul level. And it was through the healing process that God taught me my self-worth, my self-love, that God began to redeem and restore my life, because the word of God says that God will restore the years that the locust stole, that the locust ate up. And that's really what's happening. So many people around me be like, God, you have changed so much. It's called I'm in a restoration period, and you can actually physically see it. So God should have been number one. I turned towards God and God gave me peace, and God allowed me to heal on a soul level. This ain't just self-care. Anybody can get their nails and their feet done. This is soul care. This is called self-preservation, healing on a soul level, going on that journey. And sometimes that journey will isolate you. And on that journey, God said, be still. And in being still, I was able to starve off things that didn't serve me. I was able to throw up boundaries and learn my value. Stop being a people pleaser. I was able to shut my body down as a woman, because my temple belongs to God, and call back my energy and disconnect from any soul ties. Let God heal me. Create an environment that was peaceful for me and my children. And then the last one, I'll say the last key, is not caring. There is so much power in being like, I do not care. Because a lot of times people want you to care about things that are of no value to you. They just want a reaction out of you. So there is so much power in saying, I don't give a fuck. And meaning it. I don't care. If it don't add no value to my life, if it's not affecting my livelihood and me and my children, I do not care. Even though you want me to. So I think that was 5. I have to recap. I think that was 5. So number 5, stop caring so much. Them people don't care about you. Because if they did, they wouldn't bring all that chaos and drama into your life. I don't entertain low vibrational people and entities and places and things. Stop caring so much. Even though that's hard to do. Now, that's not the same. I'm not telling you not to go live love. I'm saying use discernment, because I had to learn how to use discernment with people too. My intuition is through the roof. That's part of the healing process. I learned how to read people. I always had it in me, but I wasn't using it. I'll make another video on that. So those are the keys to how to obtain and maintain your peace. Running towards God, throwing up boundaries, for me, celibacy and breaking soul ties, not caring, sincerely, not feeding into any of the gossip, and the environment that you keep. So love them. That was 5. Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself some food, get back to work. I want y'all to live love. I hope this video bless somebody and help somebody, because that's all I'm here for. When you walk and you live in your purpose, God will call you to be able to help other people heal. I want to help people heal. And so live love, be blessed, be grateful, and talk to y'all later.